My Learn Plan Profit team traders are printing off of the backs of the MSTR backholders. MicroStrategy is back at it again and worse than ever before. Just when they gave the bulls and the backholders hope, I really do hope for all those that are watching that were long on MSTR took profits. Because again, I'd love to see people win, right? I don't care if you made money going long. I just really hope that you didn't get left holding the bag all the way from, hit highs of 455 to overall lows. It sold off 12.5%. What an absolute train wreck and what a bullshit company, right? We've said it once and we'll say it again. There is nothing good or unique about MSTR. The one thing they had going for them is they were incredibly bullish on Bitcoin. And don't get me wrong, Saylor has, the cojones of being incredibly bullish on Bitcoin. Great. And that is all amazing during a bull run. But as soon as markets begin to peak, and we all know statistically speaking, look at the data, Bitcoin always retraces at least 50%. This is nothing. This 12% sell-off on MSTR is absolutely nothing. It doesn't have to happen now, but we all know one thing, Bitcoin eventually will crash, and MicroStrategy, in my opinion, will have to file for bankruptcy. It will lose so much money and will be underwater in its holdings that investors are going to want to be paid out. It's very easy to talk and be bullish and be loud during a bull run. But when things begin to look a little sideways, this is what gets people burnt. They're overly leveraged at an extremely overbought level. And then once it begins to retrace, it always falls. And again, we were just here to capitalize on it. It was forming lower lows and lower highs. It was a textbook setup of a reversal, and our team printed on this sell-off. Imagine being up 12 to 13% on a day and not taking profits because you're so incredibly delusional that you think that this thing is going to continue to skyrocket when it trades at 4 to 5 times X of what it actually carries in Bitcoin. This is not an innovative company. It just buys an asset that we can all buy ourselves. Why is there a projected value on a company that all it does is buys Bitcoin? It makes absolute zero sense. And again, time will tell. How many times do you have to continue to get burned on a stock to understand that, okay, it's not going according to plan? That's where emotions come in. Please do your part in knowing when to take profits. I wish you guys nothing but the best, but just like we've said it in the past before, our job is to take profits every single day. It doesn't matter if you're long. It doesn't matter if you're short. You close out the trade because you understand how risky it can be. Just like yesterday, it went from highs of 407 to higher highs of 440. That's great, but that would have sucked if you would have carried a position overnight. But it's beautiful when you didn't because now it's overbought and there's huge retracement pullback. Or even if it continued to skyrocket, at that point, it's a new day. You can choose to go long with the bulls just for that day or just while price action still supports it. It is so incredibly amazing to be in a position where you are cash, you're able to take advantage of an opportunity and then just get out and let the rest of the market do its thing. Know when to be cash. Know when to close out the trade and know when to take profits. It is literally that simple. Now, don't get me wrong on the 5-minute time frame. We were showing signs of a support possibly at that moving average, which was yesterday's highs. We broke right below that. Now we're testing support at 390. All stepping stones. So it is oversold enough, in my opinion, that MSTR could begin to find a support and try to recover. Does it mean that it's going to? That's all dependent on Bitcoin's price. Bitcoin has already gone from 104 down to 101. If Bitcoin breaks below 100, who knows? Is that going to be the domino that falls that sends, Bitcoin falling? I can't predict the future. All I know is that Bitcoin, historically speaking and statistically speaking, always crashes at least 50% from previous all-time highs. Look at the data, 2017, 2020, 2022, it always happens. Now, 2024, maybe 2025, whenever that opportunity does present itself, be ready, stay patient, and know when to strike. So again, we've kept it super simple for you guys. If you ever want to tune on into our live trading sessions, it's a lot of fun. We keep our trading super simple. It's not all this hype. It's not all this encouragement to do something that doesn't make sense. We take calculated trades. We're in, we're out, Is every trade perfect? Heck no. Do you get to see my red days? Of course. You get to see all of my good trades, all of my bad trades. It's the second link in the description down below. If you're an absolute beginner and you're lost in this market full of chaos, I would love to have you within our live trading sessions, and it's the second link in the description down below, and you can join for as little as $1 a day. So I appreciate your time. I hope that earned a thumbs up. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.